and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, with another control deck for the best of one ladder for MTG Arena. My favorite thing to play these blue-white control variants, and there are so many different ways to build them right now that I get to play all kinds of them. And yes, they'll have some core elements very, very similar, but finding the right mix of win conditions and situational cards is one of the best things that you can spend your time on if you love playing control like I do. So you get no apologies from me for spamming control. And this particular one is built in such a way as to take advantage of two cards that often get played on turn 3. One is Union of the Third Path. This is 2 and a white for an instant that draws a card and you gain life equal to the number of cards in your hand. Seems not that good. Actually, what it turns out to be is that the opponent has a very hard time burning you out and nickel and diming you out the way that the black decks and the red decks are built to do. It also means the opponent has to commit more threats to the battlefield to pressure you. All of that is really helpful when you are running Farewell, 4 copies in the deck. Why can we run 4 copies of a 6-mana sorcery? Because we actually have some ramp in our deck in the form of the other card that we can play on turn 3, Joint Exploration. We have a small splash of green mana. We already wanted to run Spar's Headquarters because of Lay Down Arms. It needs more planes in the deck. So we splash one of each of these lands that produce green, and what you have there is the potential, not the guarantee with only 8 sources, but the potential of casting Joint Exploration on turn 3 and ramping to cast Farewell and other exciting expensive cards a turn sooner. And that's very powerful. The fail case is you don't have the green and you just cast this, get Scry 2 and draw a card, which early on that smoothing can be very, very useful as well. The rest of the deck is dedicated to countering some spells with Dissipate, removing key permanents with a plethora of options in the removal spot alongside Lay Down Arms, and in the late game, just finding the right solution to the problem, whether it's Hullbreaker Horror, 1 Teferi Temporal Pilgrim, or 1 Wandering Emperor to keep the opponent on their toes, or 1 Silver Scrutiny to bust the game open and draw a whole new hand. We also have 4 copies of Memory Deluge to stay stocked up. It's blue-white control with a couple of twists. It might be the best version yet. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Oh yeah, that's a hand. That is definitely a good hand. Let's get our face in the right place so that you can see the beauty of the sleeves. Tap land to tap land. Just give me something to kill. There's something. Ooh, I think we do Joint Exploration here though. We might hit an untapped land. Let's do it now. We don't hit an untapped land. Don't think I need another one of these. We just need to keep hitting land drops. Maybe I do. Actually, that's a pretty good call, right? Because then we can continue to dig our way to more and more land. We'll take a little bit of damage here. We can ramp up to this Farewell. If there's a Fable, we're going to want it. Nothing, huh? It's weird. All right, play you. Let's just go after the Harvester then, if they're not going to add to the board. I think they have a Corpse Appraiser. You saw even the graveyard check. By chance, did we somehow put a creature in our graveyard? Guys, we don't play those. Come on now. Who needs creatures? Let's see if they have another Corpse Appraiser to try to eat the Corpse Appraiser. The big tech plays. Nothing. Love it. This is exactly the kind of game I want to play. Land and disenchant. Well, the disenchant doesn't have a target right now, so I'll just take the land. I'm sure it will eventually, but we don't need it right this minute. All right. Just going to main phase this Memory Deluge. Try to hit our land drops. Oh, they're thinking about it. They usually run Make Disappear. Maybe they'll surprise me here. Nope. No counterspells yet for us, so we don't have that warm squishy I can solve any problem feeling. Opponent has Invoke Despair mana. Do they go for it? They do. All right. Well, they got away with that one. Yeah, we just want to hit land drops, right? So discard to hand size. Still can play around and make disappear with this Memory Deluge. And if they tap out, we can also drop a Horror, like if they cast another Invoke Despair. Tap land, go. All right, there's a Dissipate and a Teferi. It's also another land, so we have Dissipate, Hullbreaker, Horror. I'll take that. It's going to be hard to beat. Oh, there's the Union of the Third Path. I was starting to wonder, but here it is. Okay, if they're not going to take actions, we'll just draw some cards and chill. I guess they're frustrated by our ability to sit back and do nothing. All right, see ya, Grixis. All right. We don't have the green source for the joint exploration, but it could be okay. We're going to play against soldiers. There aren't really a lot of other decks in the meta. We must go turn 1 recruitment officer to feel alive. Nothing else, huh? Well, they don't have Thalia. They will have a 3-mana card, and I'm probably not going to like it. We do have the green source now for joint exploration. I'm trying to think if I want to lay down arms right here, and I think I do. Playing a little off curve there. They also have a play they could make for 1 mana, but they don't. I wonder if that's like March of Otherworldly Light. Let's pass. Probably do Union here? Union or Joint? That sounds weird. Joint exploration into Union is good. But you ramp early so you can get more options. It's the whole reason we're splashing green in this deck. Siege Vet. After combat. Sus. Very sus play from the opponent. Whatever they think I have, I don't have that. I don't think Destroy Evil is actually very good against soldiers. It ends up not hitting anything most of the time. All right, little trick here, Union before we play our land drops. Wow. Could just shoot these down or cast Farewell. We're at 22. I think we just pass. Let them do their thing. If they don't develop their board, I'm just going to cast Lay Down Arms on both of them next turn. Or I'll just partition one here. Okay, that will do. All right, will we draw the land? Yeah, beautiful. They keep holding up 1 mana. I'm curious what it's for. I don't think it plays around Farewell. Sad Brutal Cathar. Memory. Yep. Not afraid of this Brutal Cathar just yet. But you can see the power of some life gain in a matchup like this. They just can't pressure us the way they want to. They just keep going back up. Hullbreaker Horror, ready to intercept this brute. I don't think they can kill it. I don't think they have anything that'll stop this. They can play a Brutal Cathar, but we'll just kill it. Yeah, you can't stop the lobster. That won't help you. Or play something else. No, you got me. Whatever shall I do? Ew. He's back. Is that all four? Shuffler's fine. It's fine. Attack me, I dare you. Cards. Yeah, we're at the point of the game where cards are fun. All right. Well, I'm confident you don't have another Brutal Cathar this time. Pass the turn. Come on. Get that back in your hand. There we go. We are doing it now. All day. We can do this all day. Don't really want to flip it back to daytime. I'm happy with them playing a 3-3. Lay down arms. Yeah, I guess you have it, don't you?
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
Join exploration, and all right, opponent packs it up. Yep, that was domination. They drew too many of their removal type related effects in a matchup where it wasn't very useful to them. Today's patron shout out goes out to Nathan Malkowski. Nathan, you signed up for the token tier, which means we have a shark and wolf token for you. But guess what, Nathan? You didn't leave your address. We messaged you. We asked you for your address. We haven't heard from you. So Nathan, if you're out there, this is me right now. Drop what you're doing, put down your phone, shut down the arena, rope the mono red player, it doesn't matter, and get over to Patreon and send your address to us so we can send you your sweet tokens. And if you do that, you're very cool. Now back to the video. I go first. Disenchant, dissipate, farewell. If you think I should keep this hand, smash like and subscribe. If you think I shouldn't, smash like and subscribe. Well, I'm doing it. I smell a turn 2 bank buster. I'm going to revel in disenchanting it. We're on track. Come on, bank buster. This is it. You know they're gonna do it. Do it. Oh my gosh. I'm the greatest Magic player alive. Did you see how I called that shot? Ooh, this turns on green mana for the joint exploration, but dissipate better, counter their fable. Or their Flesh Gorger. It's possible I wasn't supposed to counter that and just build up to a farewell. I don't think so, though. I also not playing the Spar's headquarters here. We're just going to cast this for the Scry, I think, and cycle this. Don't want to flood out. Looking good, looking good. Shelly. Out of there. Now we're looking for card advantage. It's too early for those. We don't need a second farewell. That's what we need. And that's also what we need, but we'll hold up dissipate. I think we let this be. Try to find an answer. I'd much rather counter an Invoke Despair, right? And we're at 20? Okay. We only have 2 planes, so lay down arms is not the answer. It's kind of scary. But Memory Deluge does not draw cards, as people like to point out to me. We need to keep hitting land. Wandering Emperor means they probably won't attack us anyway. This gains back life, but we want to save it. Okay, let's just go... I guess there's a good chance that they do attack us. Okay. The tap lands are a bit of a pain. But what do you expect? A little risky to run this into a Make Disappear or to tap out when Invoke Despair could happen, so I'm probably not playing it on my turn. I'm probably doing another Memory Deluge on end step. Yeah, they're attacking. Oh, they're thinking. Oh, but they are attacking. 3 cards. We're running them low. The strategy is going according to plan. Yeah, let's wait till their turn. They'll attack again, probably. If they don't, that's fine. Get him.
Hope you're ready to lose.
Get the apocalypse.
I am almost sad to see you.
Here's Invoke Despair. Here's Dissipate. Is there a Make Disappear? No. Okay. Even if there was, I think we'd recover just fine from them being tapped out and getting lower on board presence. I think we were going to be okay, even if they had it.
Remember your training.
But now we're in a great position. Looks like we're gonna be laying down arms. How many Sheldreds can one gamer have? One more, apparently. Shuffler's fine. Look at all these cards. Let's take the Union to rebuild that life total. Let's take another counterspell. This is just easy mode. I love turning Sheldred into a very average Magic card. It feels very good. But all you really need are the spot removal spells that do the job. Bank Buster. Do we let them draw cards and get back in this? No, not when they're on 2 cards. We can manage it from here. I'm holding off on Union until we can build the hand up more since we have Memory Deluge. Cut down, that was your moment.
I have got new moves to teach you.
No? Nothing? Nothing. Run out of time. All right, Teferi, speaking of time, seems good. Another lay down arms or a joint exploration. We'll take lay down arms. And Union. Rebuild that life total. Let's just keep going. I'm sure that they have removal or something, but I want to force them to play it, and then I want to play Teferi and make the spirit. Okay. Well, I don't need the spirit then if I'm just gonna... I'll just draw.
No matter the time or place, I'm ready to win. Another mystery solved.
Do something. Is this just... It's just mono black? Mono black with cycling lands. Maybe Blade Coil Serpent, mono black? I don't know. I can't tell if they don't play some magic cards. We're on the edge of discarding the hand size, so I'm going to use the -2 this turn. And I'm also going to minus the Wandering Emperor. Okay, there it is.
We must protect the people.
Who's that handsome devil?
I believe that's some incarnation of you. However that works. Sent his spirit to do the fighting. That's such a blue mage move. Corrupt! So that is 8 damage to my face? Sure. You got it. Don't need to counter that. It's not lethal. Union. Shall we? Let's do this first.
Nobody knows the past.
We'll gain all that life back and then some. Seems good. Playing around, trying to get their cut down. If they don't have it now, we play around a future draw of a cut down by putting the counter here. There's a grasp. I got a response. I'm actually going to Fateful Absence my own spirit token to make a clue, so I don't have to discard to hand size. All of these could be useful. All right, Mega Corrupt Gamer, you're going to do that again? Just, yeah, all face. Okay. I'm down to 9. Cycle. Feels good. Union. Union. All that life back. Nice corrupt. Ah, magic. Take 11.
How we greet our enemies.
Because I can. Another bank buster? Sure. You got it. Get yourself a card. Another corrupt. This time I think we will just send it away. That was a pretty funny game. Showing Union of the Third Path just dominating corrupt left and right. That was something. All right, plenty of removal. Opponent looking esperlicious. I guess it's possible to get their Rafine. Ooh, Banky. Is there anything here I'm willing to exile to just get rid of the Bankbuster before they draw? Could get rid of the Union of the Third Path, I think. Not under that much pressure. But I also think if they do nothing but draw next turn and then I untap and march, I'm happy. Interesting. And yeah, they're not going to do anything here. Scrutiny can draw us a lot of cards. Teferi. Lame. I don't have a solution to that yet. All right, they got out ahead of us. We drew no counter spell. It's pretty rough. We don't have anything to really threaten to do on their turn anyway, so I guess I'll play this now and gain all that life. Let's see what they do to us. Planeswalkers are the problem. But if they're not trying to ultimate it, we might have a lot of time.
Don't worry. It's only a little mischief.
Devils? Okay, sure. Sure. Soul Petition. Did they miss a land drop? No. They're just a land ahead of us. Do you use that on a Teferi? Is that what this card is for? I'll just play it again, so we have to find answers. Am I Scrutiny for 3? If I wait a little while longer, Scrutiny for 4 can be better. However, Gate is down right now. It might be the best time to draw. I don't know, it's a tough choice. I think I'll make them have the guts to play Teferi again. Have something for 1 mana that's blue or white.
Time will tell.
Black. Make them play around in a gate. We'll use Laydown Arms. Just try to reduce the damage we're taking, since we're probably going to draw a lot from Scrutiny. At least in the game we win. If there's a version of this game that we win, drawing a lot with Scrutiny is what happens. Nothing. That's not good. But they did miss land drop. Are they the type of deck that plays a counterspell? I bet they're the kind of deck that plays a Wandering Emperor, if I'm being honest. So we go for it. Like I said, in the version of this game that we win, this works out. Yep.
I'm not overcome. Keep watch for intruders.
Another Union. Memory Deluge land. We gotta buy a lot of time. Our opponent's going off with Planeswalkers.
Our next few moments will be exciting.
And it is our Kryptonite. But they are ignorable Planeswalkers to some extent. That's a card. Let's go Union into land. I don't think we're playing Hullbreaker Horror here because I don't think they'll tap out. We're going to need a lot more mana to make this good.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
6 a turn will add up. We don't have forever. So much red and white here. And a commitment to lands that produce white? No, that doesn't. It's a very odd control deck for sure.
I've got some time.
But I doubt it plays counterspells. If it does, it's like a perfect mix. Oh, wow. So, and we just probably aren't going to beat that? Discard to hand size here feels pretty bad. But so does Channel. Just gonna keep the untapped lands for the rest of this. Try to get to a point where we can Hullbreaker Horror with Dissipate, and our opponent probably has enough tools that that won't matter very much. That they'll be able to battle through it. We need a Farewell first. I think there's no question we need a Farewell first. And there's 4 of them, so that shouldn't be as complicated as it looks. but we're just not pulling it. Okay.
Second here, a second there. Who's counting?
Remember your training.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's the farewell and a fateful absence. So I guess we take both. Destroy evil for 4 life? I don't think so. Not with the farewell about to happen. I should have targeted the Teferi. I was thinking about it, then I just didn't. Pretty bad mistake. Yep. The flash speed on the Wandering Emperor pushes it over the top. On the bright side, though, they played it now.
I have got new moves to teach you.
They didn't get to draw off the clue. Okay. Good job. Fading hope, huh? Seems like a good spot for this. Does take down the Dissipate shield, though. They'll rebuild. But we want to Dissipate to protect Horror anyway. That's a lot of damage. Don't like that. Just weird control, man, but good enough. Can't seem to stop it.
Protect the people.
They just been slamming Planeswalkers and Bankbusters the whole game. Nothing I had lined up well against it. Ah, good targeting. I like that.
Remember your training.
All right, time for the real fight. What do they got to kill this with? Fires of Victory with how many cards in hand? They're going to 8. They only have 2 mana open. They still might be able to fires it next turn. They got 2 mana. They don't have Destroy Evil. That's epic. Do we have a chance? Nope. We have no chance. We're too good at Magic. Fires of Victory is a heck of a card. I wonder if I bounce the token and let the angel hit me there. No, they would... Yeah. Yeah, if I don't block that token... Yeah, I probably could have survived that. But we're too far behind now. And I can't get rid of these frickin' Planeswalkers. I just don't have enough ways in the deck. And now that the horror is gone, I don't think I have a realistic way other than them decking 37-30. I don't see it. I don't think I can win. Just dead to the angel anyway. Ah! That game makes me a little salty, but a cool Jeskai kind of super friends with some different land types build to run the angel. Like, I see the point of their deck. It's good stuff. Hey guys, please check out the Degenerate Gaming Extra Life playmat featuring the art from the Innistrad tokens for MTG Nerd Girl and me, CGB. It is for charity. It's $21.99 on UltraPro's website, ultrapro.com. All the proceeds go to Extra Life charities. Thank you very much. I know this will be the last playmat I throw at you this year, but it's for a good cause, and it's the last chance to get this awesome artwork combined onto one playmat. Please check it out and support a good cause. Thank you. You're cool. It's a great hand. It's a keep. It's on the draw. Destroy Evil might not hit, but Union and Dissipate, and we'll figure it out. I could see the issues with the hand, but I refuse to acknowledge them. Will we hit an untapped land? Opponent's gonna start hitting us really hard. Send mixed signals all over the place with the green, white, blue, black combination of mana. Tommy. Okay, they still haven't played an enchantment. There's the farewell. We just have to hit land drops and get to it. Here comes the damage. But this is definitely a matchup I love with this deck, and I hate the enchantment deck. It is well known. I've shared this information many times. I hate the enchantment deck. So beating the holy crap out of them it's a treat for me. All right, we got a joint exploration to find more land, and then we can farewell next turn. I mean, they're going hard, so we really want to. We really want to farewell. Look at them going for that lifelink value, like I won't kill that naturalist. All right, let's see if we can hit. We need 2 lands. We have 1 land. It's a good start. I think we do this just because. We don't want to take too much damage and put ourselves in a terrible spot next turn where we can't survive. If we don't draw land, and we didn't. So how do we make sure we draw the land? We could Union now, but that definitely isn't a for sure hit on the land. We do have to Union though, no matter what. We have to stay alive. Okay, tap land, love it. Let's see if they can deal me 15. What do they got there? 9. That's 10, 11, 12. It's closer than I'd like it to be. Good thing I actually did the damage though. Can they play one more enchantment and just kill me? I bet if that was a white source, they could have. Way closer than I like. Clean sweep. Still relying on dissipates though. That only attacks for 1. We're gonna be living on the edge. But we get to cast these dissipates. It'd be the right time for a lay down arms. Should have it though. Should have it. Arthur? Arthur? Have you had enough, Arthur? Just keep the cards coming. Keep the cards coming. And hit your land drops, kids. I don't need to do the hugest silver scrutiny in the history of the world. Not anymore. We're far enough ahead that I just need to make sure the cards keep flowing. There's our Hullbreaker Horror. There's our Union of the Third Path. There's a whole bunch of life. There we go. All right. Big Lobster probably about to end the game. We'll see what our opponent does. It is their choice. They can choose to continue this. Roar. Two more. Two more hits. Borrowed time. Okay. Bounce the horror to the hand, not the borrowed time.
You started this fight.
Reign of Truth.
I'm going to end it.
Sure. You did it.
Let your blade do the talking.
Get him.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Almost there. Please, pick which of my creatures gets buffed. Circle. You got it. For the funsies. Fun thing that you can do is bounce your own Wandering Emperor, play it, make another token. Our opponent goes first, which makes this hand pretty bad if they're an aggro deck. Might just do nothing. Isn't that sort of how our deck rolls, though? On the draw, I feel like I have to do better. I mean, this is also bad, but I'm not taking another mulligan. I was really looking for a lay down arms. So we have to hope our opponent's on a draw that would have been... Yeah, okay, we lose. Would have been fine with our first hand, but that is not the case. If it's a Thalia, I'm just going to scoop. Denick. Could be worse, I guess. This is where if like these were unions instead of dissipates, we might be able to stall long enough to cast Farewell even after this terrible start on the draw. Because our opponent might dirtle, you know? They might just use Recruitment Officer and try not to play into a sweeper, and all the life gain could make a big difference. But now, on Dissipate, we can't really do anything. Alright, well. If they're gonna play that, I'm just gonna counter it. I don't think we have a realistic chance, though. Gotta draw Third Path, right? Okay. No lay down arms. Yeah, it's all just been way too anemic to be good. Can't get me out of anything. Gotta counter it, or we just die. And then, I mean, even if we could somehow cheat a mana, like we'd be dead here. Yep, just really pathetic showing there. On the draw, just two hands that didn't play Magic. Maybe I should have gone to 5, but in best of 1, that usually means you lose no matter what. Keep. It does stuff, it's fine. Great. Dread Fugu. Always weird to see cards that, in my opinion, are pretty off meta. This is a fine card, it just whiffs too much. But everybody thinks they're a little smarter than everybody else in Magic. They're stuck on mana, huh? That's a good draw. That's kind of the whole point of the game. Everybody wants to be a little smarter than everyone else. Sleeper. The furry.
No matter the time or place, I'm ready to win. It's nice to see
if they have a cut down. They have it right here. They're okay. All right. I liked playing that aggressive. No regrets, but that was a big risk. And now they get to kill a planeswalker. They choose the Emperor. I guess the Emperor can minus to take out the Sleeper. But Teferi's going to be gaining loyalty. And it becomes a lot harder to kill.
Another mystery solved.
And now the cards start flowing against our opponent, who only has 2 little swamps. There's another one. There's another one. Gix. Oh, attack face, right? Okay. I think we let him have a card for attacking face. That's fine. We'll find a farewell or something. I believe in us. We might even find a way to kill the Gix right here. Lay down arms. Scrutiny. Scrutiny. It's pretty good with Teferi, I hear. Five. Going to 10. Let's do it like this.
Nobody knows the past better than me.
Rah! Triggers! It's gonna be tough to get through. You can kill it, but you got a long way to go to take Teferi off the board again.
Who taught you your manners?
Yeah, you got the Destroy Evil. Wonder how many of those they run.
It's nice to see
Dissipate open. Spara's headquarters open. Liliana of the... Nope. That's why we hold the Dissipate. Those planeswalkers gotta go. Union, sure. Exploration, sure. More card draw. Pretty good in this spot. Missed a life point by playing land first. It's a tough habit to get past. Thought I had a green there for a second. Forgot I didn't. Bam. Take 5 out of you. Hold up the Memory Deluge, mana efficiency. Not in too much of a hurry to deal 1 extra damage with the cycle. Sheldred, huh? Okay. Works. Hullbreaker, Horror, and Dissipate. That's cool. Draw. Okay. Send them. Can't take this damage forever. But apparently you think you can. You might be able to kill him. Yeah. 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 Oh, if I can kill my opponents by drawing cards all day, baby. Flex on him. Oh, that was beautiful. This deck is a ton of fun to play, and I like the 1 Wandering Emperor, 1 Teferi, 1 Hullbreaker Horror, not being too reliant on the legendary cards that are very conditional in when they're good and when they're bad. Union of the Third Path is an excellent card that we can definitely build around a little bit more. Having the mana base skewed towards planes for laydown arms can cause some issues, but it's probably worth it because the card is so freaking good. So yes, if you're going to play control in this meta, is the green splash for joint exploration worth it? Is probably the last question to offer about this deck. And you know what? It's close. It's never a dead draw. It's never a terrible card, but it's often very mediocre. However, when you do get to ramp into Farewell, it can make a huge difference in the game. It also ramps into Hullbreaker Horror, which is a big deal as well. I'm going to stand by the exploration. I think the green splash is worth it. I might take out the Pain lands to run more of the check lands, Overgrown Farmland, and the one that makes blue and Dreamroot Cascade. You might want to do those instead of the Adarkar Waste and the Avamaya Coast, but they didn't punish me too much. I think you can run it as is. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe. It really helps. You're cool.